Hello friends, what's going on? This is David Potts with Song Notes, and a quick lesson today. I've been playing this song all day. It's called Real Friends by Camila Cabello. Great little 4-chord acoustic rhythm part going on here. And I'll also show you a few variants to the way you can play the fingerstyle you hear in the album, right? I'll show you this way, and I'll also show you a strummy way if you want to get strummy with it, because you don't have to play it exactly like you hear on the album to perform this song or to have fun with this song. You can sort of mix it up in a few different ways, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So let's dive on in, right? So first up, Capo 3rd fret. Now I'm doing this because it lets you play along with the album version, which is important. It also lets you use easy chords, which is important for the technique. So get a capo if you don't have one. Use rubber bands and a pencil if you can, because it's really going to let you have fun with this song, okay? So first up, understand the chords you're going to need with this song. First is an A minor 7, okay? Then you'll need a D minor 7, okay? It's similar to a D minor, but we're basically in the bar, the first 2 strings with our index finger, and then put our middle finger down on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, okay? That's a D minor 7, you'll need a G, and then you'll need a C, and a C over B. It's identically similar to a C, except that the bass string is going to be 2nd fret instead of 3rd fret. And we're going to leave the 4th string open as well. So 2nd open, open, 1st open. Okay, I'll call that a C over B. So those are the chords you'll need. Now, as far as the timing of this song, big picture, we're going to have each chord for 2 measures of 4 counts. So A minor 2, 3, 4, A minor 2, 3, 4, D minor 2, 3, 4, D minor 2, 3, 4, and G 2, 3, 4, G 2, 3, 4, C, C over B, and then back to A minor. When I say A minor, I mean A minor 7. But basically, you get the idea there. But next, let's move into the fingerstyle stuff. I think that's where some of the fun is here. What I would recommend first is using sort of this tab to get started. And what's going on here is you're going to sort of assign 1 finger to each string for each of the chords being played. Notice how each chord is going to have 4 notes played. So the A minor 7 would be, all right? And the D minor 7 would be, and the G would be, and the C would be. Okay, so pay attention to this tab. And what's also going on here is I'm muting on the 3rd count. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. When I say muting, whatever you want to call it, I'm silencing the strings by sort of making my hand into a light fist and just bringing it down and touching the strings, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and... You get the idea, right? But the counting is really important here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it's going to set you up for what you need in this next part, which is moving into this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. So pay attention to this tab. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay? Now, I'm not doing the flourish on the D minor 7 yet. I'll get to that next, but the important part here is really doing on the 1 count, getting the bass note of whatever chord you're in, and then on the 2 and count is sort of bringing in the next couple strings from that chord and then silencing things on the 3 count. So what happens is you have this bass note and it's creating this like tension because nothing is following it. And then you bring in, you sort of satisfy that tension by playing the rest of the strings in the chord, but then you silence them immediately. So this has a nice pull to it. Now listen to what I mean. You want to let that silence hang. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and get dramatic with it. Feel it. Because if you don't get this timing, it's going to sound kind of possibly robotic, and you don't really want that. For example, listen to this. Now I'm playing the right notes and I'm using the right slap technique, but you'll notice that this doesn't have the same feel. This is sort of just plodding along, right? And maybe that's okay for a different song, but for this song you really want to have the... Let that silence hang. count out loud if you need to. You can see I'm sort of messing up my rhythm when I'm talking here, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? You get the idea there. The timing and the rhythm and the feeling is more important than which strings you play, right? If you add in a couple more strings from the chords that I'm showing here, that's okay, really. It's the timing that matters. The last thing I want to show you is this D minor 7 flourish note. Okay? So what's happening there is in the second playthrough of the D minor 7, I'm not doing this slap. So again. So basically, you're going to bring in that second fret of the third string on the 2 end count, and on the 3 count, you're going to play the first fret of the first and second string. But then you're also going to start a hammer-on and pull off with your pinky, right? Well, it's one pluck of the string, but you get 3 notes out of it. 1, 2, 3. This is something that may be really hard for you. This was very hard for me when I started playing guitar, so if you can't get it, no worries, right? But after that, you just pluck the second string once, so then you go to the G and carry on like usual, okay? So practice that if you can. This was something I was dreading, but you know, it just happens to work out for me. I hope it does for you too. So keep at it. If it doesn't, it'll come in time. Now, from there, if you want to strum it, you could. You could do a down, down, up, down, up, 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 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Now, if I was to do that, personally, I would like to, on the first down strum, I'd play the bass string of whatever chord I'm in. So A minor 7 would be down, down, and then a D minor 7. And notice how in all these chords, I'm just strumming the bass note on my first down strum. Okay, that's how I would do it. But again, you could strum this song and use any pattern you like if you have a different mood you want to capture, okay? All right, so I've had great fun with this song. I hope this lesson was helpful for you. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Let me know in the comments here, and I'll be happy to answer any requests you have. I'd love to hear as well. And a final reminder is check out my website, playsongnotes.com, where you can find all these notes and tabs outside of this video. But thank you very much for watching. This has been David Potts with Song Notes, and remember, I want you to pick up that guitar and play. Have a great night. Bye-bye.